What's up, guys? What's going on? It's Coach Rambeer here, aka Rambeer Claus. I got a sack full of gains for you guys, and today we're going to talk about one of my quotes that is not my quote, but one of my favorite quotes, and it is: if most of us are ashamed of shabby clothes and shoddy furniture, let us be more ashamed of shabby ideas and shoddy philosophies. And that's from Albert Einstein. And I've been thinking about this a lot, and I look at the people that I spend time with, or in person, like who am I around most of the time, what kind of people, what kind of ideas they have, but not only that, like what information is coming into my brain in terms of like, what am I reading, what am I listening to, what am I watching. And I'm very hesitant or super aware of what types of ideas are coming in, what types of philosophies are coming in. And the quote is amazing because it brings awareness to the fact that we will all be super, vigilant of what kind of clothes we're wearing, or, if we have the highest quality furniture or this or that, whatever that area of your life is where you're like, only the best. And why we don't have that same level of vigilance with ideas and philosophies, especially along the lines of like what's coming in, right? What am I allowing myself to be surrounded by? And the end of the day, we've talked about this from various different angles, and you hear this from older people, wiser people all the time. It's considered a cliche by most people, and it just kind of goes in the ear in one ear and out the other. And it is that you're going to be the average of the 5 people that you spend time with the most. You're gonna be a product of what you listen to, what you watch, what you hear, and you have to stand guard at the gate of your mind and not allow that to happen. And so there's a couple people that I know personally, and they some of the behavior and philosophies and language that I've heard them use is not matching up to my what I think is good, what I think is right. And to keep a long story short, that is, you always have respect for other people. You always treat people with respect. You don't just allow your anger to dictate how you're going to talk, how you're going to behave. And what I kind of came to the conclusion of is, there's certain people that you may or may not be able to get away from, but you can always limit and minimize the time that you're spending with them, because no matter what, no matter how hard you try and what you say or what you do, if you're around that, it's going to affect you. Like, it's just going to. These cliches seem to be like laws of the universe, right? Doing the right thing, treating people with respect. The fact that if you spend time with a certain type of group of people, you're gonna become an average of those people. And San Jose Barbell, one of the things that's very, very important that we help people with is we help you stay committed in the face of temptations, in the face of daily temptations. We don't want to rely on motivation and getting fired up and getting riled up by some external thing so that we do the right thing, so that we wake up and drink water, so that we don't eat junk food all the time, so that we make sure we go to the gym or do any type of activity 3 to 4 times a week. We walk every day, all of these things. And what we want to depend on instead is the strength of habits, so that, you know, you're not going to have a time where there's not going to be a temptation. We deal with these on a day-to-day basis. Most people are losing that battle against temptation. 70% of the population is either overweight or obese. 70%, 7 out of 10 people, okay? And anybody who is saying that, oh yeah, it's okay, just love yourself. Yes, love yourself. You should always love yourself. But part of loving yourself is taking care of this thing that you have. Like, you don't get another one, at least yet, right? We don't know, maybe in the future. But you have to take care of it. You have to put the right ingredients. And so throughout your day, you're going to run into people who are like, here, have these donuts. Or there's just going to be junk food all over your office. Like any office in America, go there. Any, you know, whether you're a dentist, whether you're a teacher, whether you're at a tech company, wherever you are, whether you're an accountant, in your office, I guarantee you, I bet if you look over right now, I bet you can spot the box of donuts or the bowl of candy or whatever it is right now. I bet you know exactly where it is. And it's been calling your name, and it's been a struggle, right? And so what our goal is to help you beat those temptations. In fact, that you will become the type of person who it doesn't even register, right? So that's built on the strength of habits and guarding your mind and the strength of strong philosophies and strong ideas and very clear philosophies and ideas. So, you know, to bring it all back around, rather than being so particular with your clothes or your cars or your furniture or all these external things, be more particular, if not just as particular, with your ideas and your philosophies. And if you don't have a philosophy, right, that's okay. We don't all just come, we're not just born with the philosophies that will help us become the best version of ourselves. It's something that you discover through your experience. And being open and having awareness that you're going to change and you're going to grow. So I can tell you right now, I can list off the philosophies that are important to me and also to San Jose Barbell. The one that always is up in the front is strong people always build others up. They never tear them down, right? So I'm going to leave you again with the quote from Albert Einstein. If most of us are ashamed of shabby clothes and shoddy furniture, let us be more ashamed of shabby ideas and shoddy philosophies.